That's when you think it don't get better. Oh, it just gets better and better and better. Our president just doesn't stop, doesn't he? Oh, Donald just doesn't stop. Oh, this is good.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Hey.
Why this beat so cold?
We will make America proud again. When you try to kill our citizens, we will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Hey, the truth will set you free. The truth hurts, doesn't it? Oh man, the truth hurt, don't it, family? Oh man, yeah, we're seeing Democrats to the left, the Biden lovers are outraged. The truth hurts. Trump, the best to do it, man. Ultimate troll move, and I expected this, I couldn't wait to get into this, y'all. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all might have already seen it a couple of hours ago, but we got some breaking just in news as well, some huge updates on today's show on a lot of things we're going to be covering, and a lot of disgraceful, discussing evil things. Like I said, it's good versus evil right now. We're gonna bring some updates with the ICE facility shooting. I mean, it's just crazy what's going on, man. It's just been a crazy month of September. So I wanted to send you guys my love and prayers. I hope everybody that's tuned in right now that you are blessed, well, and healthy, that you're having a great day, week, month, and that you're gonna have an upcoming great weekend. Spend some time, take some time for yourself, relax, spend time with your loved ones. We live in a very, very fast time travel, man, and in a blink of an eye, man. And quite frankly, we do not know what to expect next, especially in this beautiful country, oh sweet America. We do not know what to expect next, especially when you have Donald J. Trump as your president. I tell you, you got to love it. You know what I'm saying? But President Trump just unveiled the presidential wall of fame at the White House, and Joe Biden's portrait is the auto pen. Let's check this out. Oh, and that boy look clean too. That wall look clean though. Look at Barry. There ought to be another. There should be another presidential mugshot, if you ask me. Look at old Barry. Look at that auto pen, man. Unbelievable. The man won. They say, Rick, sir, don't start this today. You better not say it, Rick. I got to say it, family. They say, here Rick go. Here he go with this here. The man won 3 elections. Got doggone right. The man won 3 elections. They had everybody, auntie, daughter, dog-in-law, illegal-in-law, everybody on the ballot. I tell you, they had my grandma on the ballot. She passed away 11 years ago. Rest in peace to grandma. Rest in peace to Rick grandma, man. She was an amazing lady, but they had her on the ballot. They had everybody on the ballot. They mailed it in. Yeah, y'all see what was going on. And then when Trump, we called it out, them patriots called it out, our president called it out, then they demonized us, and said, hey, we're lying, conspiracy theorists, what else they called us? They called us all kind of things, I'll tell you, but some of these conspiracy theorists are up thousands of points, and it seems like conspiracy theorists, conspiracy facts. I don't know. I know them conspiracy theorists take a lot of L's. But, it was a lot of, it wasn't even conspiracy. A lot of the evidence was in broad daylight. broad daylight. People pulling up live on the footage. Some are now in jail, prison. Yeah. You know, and there should be a lot of investigations everywhere, you know, but hey, we're going to leave it alone. We back in there. Number 47 back in there. We done been to hell and back. We keep fighting, you know. Couldn't beat your political opponent fair and square. We done been through the raids, you know, impeachment. We done been, y'all all in his wife's panty drawer, all in Barron's closet, all in his son's closet, you know, sniffing all on the wife's panties. I tell you the truth. Y'all at his golf course trying to shoot the man down, you know, at the rally, and everybody's there that day, huh? The CNNs, the fake news media, they're there at that rally. They're in Butler, Pennsylvania, you know. And guess what? We just keep winning. We just keep winning, man. And President Trump does it again, you know. But I couldn't wait to get into this, man. I tell you, boy, I fell out my chair when I seen this clip an hour ago, and I said I couldn't wait to show this on the show. We got to have a good time with this one, man. You know, but couldn't beat your political opponent fair and square, Democrats. I tell you, didn't y'all walk Granddaddy around? Didn't know where the hell he was at, and then gave him a free trip ticket to the beach, and that other lady was somewhere laughing, passed out, drunk. She supposed to be at the border. Oh hell, Dr. Jill's running the cabinet meeting. We don't know who the hell's running the country, you know. And then the whistleblowers come out and say, oh, well, this person, this person, this person. And then they plug the machine up into the wall, and this person's over the machine. And then this person did this and said this. So yeah, then, oh man, we got whistleblowers everywhere. Everybody's blowing the whistle. How that song go? Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Yeah, we got whistleblowers everywhere of who was actually running the country. And then Obama name comes up again. And then this person name comes up again. Oh, hell. And that heifer still piss drunk laughing. She supposed to be at the border. Unbelievable. You know. And then gonna get up and say me and Biden have done a great job. This has been the best presidency ever. I would do nothing different than Joe Biden. Yeah, that heifer cost herself the election, blew through billions of dollars. You know, they got Hollywood out there. They got Oprah Winfrey out there. They still trying to get that money back. Oprah done ran off with the money. God damn. Oprah done ran off with the money, family. Oprah right now riding around in that nice Range Rover. They call her on doing business hours. They call her on the weekend. They say, Miss Winfrey, can we please get our millions of dollars back? Please, Miss Winfrey. You know, y'all should have took a lot of that money y'all gave out. You know, y'all should have gave more to Beyonce. So y'all could have turned Texas blue. They said Texas was going to turn blue and purple if we had Beyonce come out to the concert and sing to everybody. You know. The hell with the incompetent policy. The hell with, you know, being a corrupt puppet that's just gonna sit up and laugh and not know what the hell she's talking about. Let's just bring Beyonce out to the concert, to the presidential rally, and have her sing to everybody. It'll turn Texas purple and blue. How did that play out for you?
The White House unveiling the new Presidential Walk of Fame featuring framed portraits of the U.S. presidents. But take a look. President Biden's photo isn't exactly showing his good side or any side. President Trump decided to use a picture of an auto pen instead for his predecessor.
That's true. It's up there. Fox News contributor and senior writer.
Now, what y'all think? Y'all think Trump later on going to change it? Y'all know, man. Y'all know Trump. He has a great heart, man. I know and things like this. I know we expect though, you know. But he, you know, just for a moment, and maybe later on he might change it because we know how Trump is, man. You know. But hey, what y'all think? Let me know. Y'all think Trump will change it? Let me know in the comment section down below, man. Hell no.
for the Washington Examiner. Joe Concha joins us now. Joe, this is President Trump's humor on full display. What do you think about this?
Well, if you were one of the tens watching CNN last night, which has more employees than actual viewers at this point, guys, let's just say they did not find the humor in all of this. Abby Phillip saying, oh, wow, that's hilarious, before saying that it was beneath the office to do so. Do you know what's really beneath the office, to answer your question, Carly? Having faceless, unelected bureaucrats running the country for a president who clearly was not, and then trying to cover it all up. Yep. I am certain that is not only beneath the office, but one of the biggest scandals of our lifetimes.
The biggest scandal in American history. And we've been covering it. We've been bringing some of the best updates on it, and people need to be held accountable, man. And I'm with y'all. I'm sick of all this talking and all this barking. People ought to be walked out in handcuffs. It done got so bad. People have become independents. Their press secretary came out with a book and called it independent and leaves the Democrat Party after their administration turned it over to Trump. That got to tell you something. These people got books. Kamala. This heifer she just released a book called 107 Days. In which I think, and many, even Democrats and people live on television have called Kamala out over this book. How she just basically stabbed herself, shot herself. She exposed it in the book. She titled it 107 Days. Hey. And they're saying her career is over after releasing that book called 107 Days. She in there calling him gay. She won't be able to win with this ticket. She said that Gavin Newsom didn't even respond back. And then when he did, he said, I'll call you back. I tell you. She said she couldn't do this and that. I tell you, just exposed it all in that one book. He did a good job, Kamala. He did a great job. Miss Word Salad.
And this is the ultimate troll from Trump again, but it's also a reminder that we should never forget what happened during the Biden era. And the open question is, who or how many were behind those thousands of pardons as Biden was making exit stage left? I think that's what a lot of people want to know. And this, by going back into the news cycle, is a reminder of the 46th president, which was a failure by all accounts, based on the fact that Donald Trump got back in office as dominantly as he did.
Yeah, Joe, you really took a fact-based approach to your answer there. I would just say, I think at the end of the day, in reference to those CNN people, I just think Republicans and Democrats, conservatives and liberals find different things funny. And I don't think we're changing that anytime soon. I want to get your thoughts on this, because this isn't funny. This is concerning on her part. The View host Whoopi Goldberg may have really outdone herself with this suggestion. Take a listen.
And I'm worried. What is the amendment, the 23rd? 23rd Amendment, when people start to say 24th.
These heifers don't even know what I'm saying. This is the worst. They need to count. I'm telling you, ABC, and I feel like just wait for it, y'all. We've seen a lot of this controversy. We've seen what a lot's been going on with ABC and them, pulling Jimmy Kimmel off air and all this going. I'm telling y'all, just wait. Something big is gonna happen to this show right here. I hope y'all ready. Mark my words. Remember when I said this last time and what happened? Wait, these women on this spew got something big coming. They in for a rude awakening. Because I don't know how anybody can sit up and still watch these heifers. I just don't know how. I don't know how anybody sits and just enjoys this show. I don't. But we know who their base is. We know who their base is.
When they say, maybe we should talk about,
It's actually the 25th Amendment.
They don't even look. I mean, man,
I know
we were
it was
getting closer with every number. We were getting there.
I didn't confidence. If Biden had acted like this, I'd have said, yeah, take him, and sit him.
The 25th Amendment is where you basically kick out of office a duly elected president. It's very reassuring when everybody on the panel there stumbles as to what amendment it is. Really gives you confidence. They know what the heck they're talking about, Joe.
Yeah, Todd, I guess based on the View's own standards, they all should be subject to the 25th Amendment of broadcasting, right?
Man, I'm telling you, pull that whole show off air. I tell you, man, them women are a disgrace. You know.
I mean, because clearly they're forgetful, and most of them ain't young anymore. And you have to give Whoopi some real credit here, though, because at least she's being consistent. Because she totally didn't defend Joe Biden during all those years, and totally didn't call for the 25th Amendment when it came to his presidency. Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot. It's opposite day. And look, you could disagree with President Trump's policies, but the question is mental acuity. And this is the hardest working, most accessible president to the press we have ever seen, if you're just basing it on the number of questions he's taken in the first 9 months of his presidency alone. So this is a desperate Hail Mary from The View, from a host, by the way, whose real name is Karen. I didn't realize that. Like, Whoopi is a Karen. I mean, who knew,
right?
I
didn't know that. Karen on her birth certificate? Oh, cool.
Literally a Karen.
Yeah, but listen, her point, Joan, we got to leave it there, but her point was that other nations don't respect us anymore. Then I don't know how she would explain that second state visit invitation from the UK that just happened. And also, do you remember over the summer, the NATO summit where President Trump got promises of 5% increases in GDP spending on defense because of President Trump's leadership? So I don't know how she would explain that as they continue to debate the 25th Amendment.
And I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Iran respects us pretty much right now, too. Right?
Great point.
Yeah.
Cherry
So anyway,
on top of that point,
Bye.
Joe. Thank you so much.
We actually have a president. The truth hurts, man, you know. But I think they're in for a rude awakening over there at ABC, those women on the spew. You know, same one that called us uneducated, misogyny, sexism, racism. You know, she that lady up there just deranged, pulls the race card, you know. Said that we're uneducated, we're stupid, you know, and that's the only reason Trump is back in the White House. And then says white people, white supremacy, you know, they run off the same thing, you know. And then Alyssa has to cut in and cause another fight on the show because she hits them with the hard facts and truth and data and says, hey, y'all. Looks like majority of America spoke loud and clear. Yeah. Different race, different skin colors, different people with different educational backgrounds, different sizes, height. Yeah. Very diverse. People that actually, Sonny and Whoopi and Joy, people that don't even get involved, got involved this past election. I wonder why. The people spoke loud and clear. And then they all get into another big fight, and Alyssa is, you know, in front of it all. Alyssa Farrar Griffin. You know, we haven't covered that show on this show in a minute. I took a break from covering The View. I just couldn't take it, man. I'm sorry, family. I just couldn't take covering The View this past month. I know we usually drop a couple videos every month, and especially since they just came back from break. But I just can't, man. Them ladies are a disgrace. You lose brain cells listening to them ladies, man. I don't know how anybody can sit up and watch that crap there, you know, for real. And then just shame and blame and just, you know, evil towards majority of Americans, you know. Like some of the things that they said live on television, and then they read out legal notes because all they do up there is sit up and lie and make false accusations of just everything. They got to read legal notes every show. But we just keep winning. My president has done it again. Our president has done it again. And hey, what do y'all think of the presidential wall of fame? Let me know in the comment section. Joe Biden got that auto pen up there. This is good. You know, what a disgrace. People ought to be walked out with their hands behind their back. Accountability. But it feels good now because we actually know who's running the country. I love y'all. God bless you all and your family. And I'll catch y'all on the next one on today's show.